This just got real. The number one prospect in America, 5-star David Sanders, is visiting Nebraska this weekend. So in today's video, I'm going to give you my instant reaction to this news. I'll fill you in on everything you need to know. And then I'm going to answer the question: what does Nebraska have to do to land his talent? So before we dive into it, if you're fired up, I know I am, make sure to hit that like button. And hey, please subscribe to the channel. I post a video about Nebraska football every single day, and it's all gas, no breaks. We're just heating up. So if you're a diehard fan of this program and you want daily content this fall, talking about your favorite team, hit that subscribe button. There is no community on Husker YouTube better. But let's just dive into it. David Sanders will be visiting Nebraska this weekend. It was just announced, something that's been hinted at over the last couple of days, but he will join the ranks of Michael Terry, Isaiah Mosey, and a handful of elite 2026 recruits who are visiting Nebraska, checking out Matt Rhule, talking with the coaching staff. And this is a huge development for the Huskers. Of course, Nebraska just recently made his top 4. He's set to commit on August 17th. And I've been telling you guys for the longest, Nebraska is a real player. He is genuinely interested in the Huskers. There's one main reason. Dylan Raiola, he wants to play with greatness. He wants to play with a future NFL quarterback. That's what you get here with Dylan Raiola. That's the exact same reason Michael Terry's taking another visit. Isaiah Mosey's taking a visit. You've got to sell him on that. But there's a couple things you need to do over this visit. You've got to sell him on NIL. I mean, you got to bump up whatever you're offering him. We're talking 7 digits. We're talking 11, or not 11, 1, 2, $3 million, right? That needs to be the price point to get a guy of his caliber. That's college football nowadays. So that's number one. Number two, sell him on playing time. If he goes to Ohio State, if he goes to Georgia, Tennessee, he probably won't see the field for a couple years. If he were to commit to Nebraska, he would be in the mix to start from day one. And then number three, once again, you've got to go back to that Dylan Raiola connection. You've got to feed him the fact that you got to play with greatness. You're going to have a dynamic duo here with you and Dylan. You're not going to get that anywhere else in the country. So commit to Nebraska and be different. So this is huge. And for the longest time, Husker fans have played it off like he's not actually interested in the Huskers, that David Sanders just put Nebraska on his top 4 for clicks. You're all proved wrong now. I've been telling you guys this for weeks. He is interested in the Huskers. This proves it. And one last thing. People always say the last visit is the best visit. Nebraska will likely be his last visit before he commits to a school. So we have everything at our hands. You can give him that last pitch when it comes to NIL, playing time, on and off the field, everything. And then let him decide. So we know this is a huge weekend. When you add another 5-star to the mix, it is getting real. Something we've been hoping for a long time. And now Nebraska has a real opportunity to get this guy. And, I'm going to tell you this right now. If David Sanders were to commit, he's starting week 1 next year, right off the gates, and he's going to be a generational prospect. This is insane. I just can't believe it. That everything looked like the 2025 class for Nebraska was over, that we weren't going to get these top-tier guys. I'm not saying we're an odds-on favorite to get David Sanders, but holy cow, our odds just jumped by 10, 20, 30%, and you should be fired up about this because I am as well. So, all right, guys, David Sanders officially visiting Nebraska this weekend. Let me know down below in the comment section, are you fired up? Just put go Big Red, go Huskers, man. I'm super excited. And hey, if you made this far in the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And as always, folks, go Big Red, go Matt Rhule, and see you in the next one.